Hello, this is Connie and I'm from MortgageUnderwriters.com. I'm going to cover some of the quickest things that you can do to destroy your credit score. I talk to people all the time that are trying to qualify for a mortgage, and these are things that they're usually surprised by and didn't understand. Shopping for interest rates. People don't understand that if you're shopping for a mortgage, it is okay to go from one lender to another and let them pull your credit so that they can quote you an interest rate. As long as that you do that in less than 45 days, it's not an issue. And you should do it because there is a significant difference between the interest rates that different companies charge. On the other hand, if you're shopping for a credit card, or if you're just keep applying for credit cards that come through the mail because you think they state that they have a lower interest rate or whatever, that is not good. It totally goes negative on your credit report because theoretically you could be approved for all of them, in which case you have all that available credit and couldn't afford to pay it back. The same thing with department store credit cards. They offer you 10% off your purchase today if you apply for our store credit card. Don't do it. Every time you apply for one of these things, it dings your credit. Closing older accounts. If you close out an older account, you're removing years of positive credit history. I know the new ones may offer bonus points or cash back, but you're paying a higher interest rate for those benefits too. So don't close out your older accounts. If anything has to go, get rid of the newer ones. Transferring debt to a lower rate cards. When we're talking about your credit, available credit, they have something that's called your debt to limit ratios. And if that goes over 50%, it's a major red flag to the repositories. So if you have 3 credit cards that are at say 20% limit ratios, and you want to combine them on one credit card that promises no interest rate for 9 months, now you're at 60% debt to limit ratio. That's going to pull your credit score down. It's better to keep 3 separate ones because your balances are lower. Rule of thumb is do not go over 30% debt to limit. These things show up on your credit report too, and these are things that really surprise people. Your cell phone bills, if you don't pay them, cable, dish networks, if there's any issues there, the water bill that you forgot to pay when you moved out of that apartment because you didn't get the bill, guess what? It's now on your credit report. Library late fees and parking tickets, can you believe that? Gym fees, and oh my God, Fingerhut. Just know that all of these things have a tendency to show up on your credit report if you don't handle them properly. If you think you're going to be applying for a mortgage loan within the next year, you really need to educate yourself now. These 4 websites have pages that cover the credit guidelines for each specific type of mortgage. If you educate yourself, there is no reason in the world why you won't qualify for one of these loans a year from now. Remember, knowledge is power.